I was first baptized in I think August 2006, and I got recommitted in January 2017. I mean, I said that the day before school began, I was going to university, and the day before the first day of school, or 2 days before the first day of school, I got recommitted. No, the day before the first day of school, I got recommitted. And then I decided that when I went back to school on the weekend, the next weekend, the Sunday, I'm going to go to church. And when it's time for altar call, I'm going to go to the altar and I'm going to let people know at church know that I'm serious about giving my life to God and attending the church and all. So I was doing that for about 3 months, and I joined the Christian club at school, I told some of them other university students, and I told some of them in the group that did music that hey, I'm interested in music, and I mean, and I wanna be a part of something or be around you guys while I do my thing. And one day after class, I was walking home, and I was walking through a certain part of the campus, and I saw a group of people there. When I got closer, I realized that they were doing some kind of religious meeting or prayer meeting or something, prayer session or something, and I stopped and I listened to the speaker and I prayed with them. And I was touched, I was moved by the speaker, because that event was that weekly thing was something that was held by the student body of a certain faculty. And I was moved, I was touched. I was touched by the speaker, and I wanted to say something to him. So, right about the time that I was gonna walk up to him, two female students walk up to me and like, hey, what's your name? And I introduced myself to them, and they told me that like that guy that I was gonna walk up to, they too was also a part of the student body that was keeping the event. And they asked me, are you a Christian? And I said, yes, I was a Christian. And I said, I do music. And they said, wow, you do music? We do music as well, and we're hosting an event. We're hosting an event. Yeah, they said they're hosting an event, and if I want, they could book me for the event. So I was like, wow, this is gonna be my first event that I've ever been booked for, and this is gonna be my first event performing as a gospel artist. So at the time, I was doing a music masters, and the program director for the music masters, I contacted him and was like, hey, how much do you think I should charge them for um performing at this event? And he gave me some advice at the time about the event, and I was very excited. So the people hosting the event told me that hey, the rehearsal is gonna be, I think, Wednesday, so you should come through and rehearse with the band in order to perform, I think, Saturday. So when I went to the rehearsal, I saw other I saw other artists performing and rehearsing with the band, and I was there waiting for my turn, waiting for my turn, waiting for my turn, waiting for my turn, waiting for my turn. And I was like, whoa, I didn't expect that I would be waiting so long for my turn to rehearse with the band. And I felt like leaving, so I called my brother and I was like, I'm at this rehearsal, but I'm here forever waiting to rehearse with the band, and I feel like leaving. And he told me that don't leave. I mean, sometimes music is like this, sometimes life is like this, sometimes. Don't leave, stay and stick it out. I was like, all right, I'm gonna stick it out. So I stayed all day. I still didn't end up performing, rehearsing with the band. To say, hey, I'm gonna come to the event to perform, same way. So Saturday came and I told one of my friends, hey, I'm gonna perform at this event. I want you to come with me because I want you to be my cameraman. And he was like, you perform? I was like, yeah. All right, it changes. I'm gonna come. So in my words, So he came at the event. I saw one of the girls that was gonna be one of my backup singers because I had approached a girl from the Christian club and say, hey, I have this song that I wrote for the event, and I want you to help me. And she brought me to I think like the choir director, which is another student, and she said, all right, I'm gonna help you. And her name is Marian, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna help you. And I'm also gonna ask Alex, which is Alex Young, and that's the singer, to be a part of it as well. So I had two singers. So we rehearsed. I printed lyrics on some sheets of paper, and we rehearsed the song a couple of times. So I gave them the sheet and said they should continue rehearsing. So on the day of the event, while I was at the event, it was a wonderful event. I saw professional singers, I saw student singers performing, and the event was a very nice event. It was full of excitement and joy and praise. All to the glory of God. It was a lot of praise. And I saw Marian in the audience and she said, hey, sit beside me. And I sat beside Marian, and my other friend was there that came with me. And everybody was performing in the band. So when it was my turn to perform, the host said KTP, Karen the Poet. And I went up to perform. I was actually not performing with the band. I knew I was going to perform with the band, but I decided to perform anyway. Something inside me just said perform anyway. So first I did a poem, was received well, and then I said I was gonna do a spoken word song, which has a chorus and two verses. So the backup singers was singing the chorus, and then I did the verses. So the chorus goes. I'm not a singer, so I'm not gonna sing it, but I'm just gonna let you hear the lyrics, right? The chorus goes, make me like Peter, make me like Paul. I am a believer, Lord, hear my call. The devil's a deceiver, never let me fall. Fall, and I'll praise you when my back's against the wall. Make me like Matthew, make me like John. I'll praise you, I'll stick with you against the battalion. On my list, Lord, you're number one. And that's the reason why I'm singing this song. And we sing it again, which on a louder voice, on a louder note, right? Loud. Make me like Peter. And that part really gets this crowd excited. It really gets the crowd involved. After a while I saw the band started to give me some instrumental. The band started giving me some backup, even though I didn't rehearse with the band. After a while, the crowd reaction and the whole vibe and the whole energy, the band started giving me a backup. The band started playing and I started singing, and the backup singers were singing, and the crowd was singing along with it because they're saying it's catchy. The crowd started singing, and my friend was recording the video because that's why I wanted him to come with me, because I wanted him to catch it on video, because I normally make poetry vlogs each time I perform, and go to events. I normally make poetry vlogs, so I wanted him to record it. So I was there singing, and the crowd was singing, and that's the reason why I'm singing that song. By the time I reached to the third time of singing the chorus, the audience learned the chorus. I was singing along. And when I finished, they say, "Woo!" You know, and they all said, "Give it up for K D B." So that's my little story, you know what I mean? So even though that day I wanted to speak to the guy, I didn't get to speak to him, but opportunity came my way. I was just walking home. I saw the spiritual service. I wanted to be a part of it. It really touched me. I wanted to speak to the guy. I didn't get to speak to him, but the females approached me. They offered me uh, they offered me a place in the event. When I went to the rehearsal, it wasn't to my liking. I was waiting and waiting. I didn't get to rehearse with the band. I stuck it out the same way. Stuck with it. You know what I mean? I perform. I didn't perform with the band. I performed a cappella, but it ended up that the band started playing for me. It ended up that the crowd loved it. Ended up that I got it on video. Ended up that they were singing along. You know, even the backup singers were surprised. You know what I mean? Even the backup singers were like, but Marian was smiling, you know, the backup singer Magabriel was smiling. You know what I mean? Alex was kinda surprised, you know, on how the crowd was excited, you know what I mean? My friend with the camera said it was good. It exceeded my expectations. I was surprised, and you know what I mean. When you told me that there was an event, you was gonna perform at that event, I said I was gonna come, but you totally blew me away, and you know what I mean. It was just an amazing moment. So you know what I mean. Sometimes in life, we will we'll face hardships and we'll face uncertainty. But have faith. Despite uncertainty, have faith. The way is never clear. If it was clear, we wouldn't need faith. The way is never clear. If it was clear, we wouldn't need faith. Despite uncertainty, stick to the plan. Move forward. You can never tell what God has in store for you. You can never tell how things will work out. In facing our fears, we can get some of our biggest blessings. Yes. In facing our fears, we can get some of our biggest blessings. The more we fear is the less we have faith. And the more we have faith is the less we fear. The more we trust is the more we have faith, because faith is trust. The more we trust is the more we have faith, and the more we are obedient to God, and the more we submit to God, and the more we are allowing God to work in our lives and through our lives. Yes, so hopefully this can be an encouragement to you. Hopefully this can be an encouragement to anybody listening that reach for the stars. Take that shot that you always wanted to take. Go for it. That thing you always wanted to do, go for it. Trust in God. Go for it. And in whatever you do it to glorify God. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.